Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? Yeah, I want to talk to you about something that happened before I went to Fort Bragg. I got so drunk and hammered at the airport I almost missed my flight. And it's weird because I didn't really drink that much until I got to Germany when I was in the army. You know, I drank a little bit before I went in the army, a little bit, not that much. Now, when I went in the army, I went to base training. I was 18, getting and like a month, like 5 weeks away from becoming 19. So I was still underage. 21 was the limit. You couldn't drink or anything in base training, of course. And then in AIT, after phase 4, you had more time to yourself. I didn't drink at all because I've seen a lot of the other guys drink, and then some guys got caught out by the cops, and then like if you screw up in the military, they really can mess with you. They give you Article 15. And I know that Article 15 is nothing I wanted to have. I mean, if you know the military, you don't want to get one of those. First of all, it's like a 3 month punishment. And then sometimes it'd be a longer depending on what the offense is. And it'd be like, first of all, loss of rank, which is bad. And then you're confined to post for 3 months, which isn't bad. That's the part that I don't think is that bad. Then you get extra duty. And a lot of it's like messed up stuff. Like this one guy kept testing negative for, positive for drugs. And, because you get piss tests a lot in the military. And the one sergeant, this was in Linderhof, Germany. And there was like this big, huge, I can't describe how huge it was, entranceway. And it was huge. And he'd have it painted all by hand with a regular paintbrush. And then when he get it done, the first sergeant said, "No, I don't like that color. Take it down and paint it again." He was doing this for 3, 4, 5 weeks. I mean, and aside from that, you also get forfeiture pay for 3 months. Because I know my one friend, one roommate in Germany got in trouble for drunk driving, right? And he got forfeiture pay. I mean, you get your LES statement. That's like your pay, and it says zero total down the board for 3 months or more, depending on the offense. So you definitely don't want to get Article 15. So I didn't do any of that stuff. I didn't drink. I mean, I had some. Well, my one friend that was always drinking, always coming in the barracks drunk in Fort Gordon, gave me some Southern Comfort. That was really good. I like that. But I didn't really start drinking until I went to Germany. Now in Germany, there's no drinking age and stuff like that, so you can pretty much do what you want. I remember there was like this one kid at the bar, this one bar. He looked like he was like 12, 13 years old. Like, Jesus Christ. It's just crazy. It was crazy over there. And usually I just go there and drink all the tequila they had there. Drink the bar completely dry tequila, or like have like a few beers and like about so many shots of tequila. But anyways, in Germany, I was there for Germany for the whole 2 years. I didn't take any vacation time. And I was actually in a hole when I first went to Germany. I was in a hole for vacation for a while. When I left Germany, I was 21 years old, okay? Now, I left Germany, and then I was going to go to Fort Bragg. Now, I had an awesome vacation in between, 35 days off, which was awesome. And I was even drinking with my dad. I'd go to, one night we go to see, one day we went to see the Ground Round in Erie, place no longer there, drink a lot of beer. Went to see Dick Tracy, then went to Uncle Charlie's, drink a lot of beer, then we went to see Die Hard in Fort Fairlane, right? I talked about Die Hard in Fort Fairlane before. Well, I remember getting close to whenever my flight was, when I was getting ready to go to Fort Bragg. It was early in the morning. I didn't get much sleep because sometimes I get nervous before going to another post. I mean, it's just natural because I didn't know what to expect. And Fort Bragg, pretty tough, And apparently, I had a 3-hour layover in Pittsburgh. I went to Erie. You go to Erie Airport to Pittsburgh, and then from Pittsburgh to Charlotte, North Carolina. Then I have to take a cab to Fort Bragg. And my stepdad, who's no longer with us, passed away. He gave me $20, and he said, "Well, you're going to have a layover in Pittsburgh. Why don't you have some beers?" And he gave me $20. So I went to, and this was 90, summer of 90. So I mean, beer was a lot more cheaper back then. And I remember, I went to first of all, when I went there, I found out where the heck where my gate was, where my flight was, where my boarding, and there was a bar real close by. So I went there, and I must have had more than $20 worth. I got hammered. I mean, hammered. And it was messed up. And then I saw, they were still waiting to board on my flight. I know exactly, I see it within eyes distance. And I looked around, and there was a WrestleMania video game. I said, man, I want to play this. And I was drunk off my ass. And I was playing like, God damn, this is great. I'm having a good time. And I think I was Hulk Hogan back then. Hulk Hogan, or I can't remember that. I mean, it was a cool game. I think I was Hulk Hogan beating everybody, or Roddy Piper beating everybody up. It was fun. I had a great time. And all of a sudden, I looked up, and because it seemed like the game lasts forever. I wasn't paying. I was getting immersed in the video game, and my mind was going a mile a minute. I was like really sloshed. And I looked up, and I saw that almost everybody boarded the flight. It's like, holy shit! I better bust my ass to get up there before they. I mean, because I don't want to miss a flight. I'll get my ass chewed out. So I barely made it. I made it on the flight, and I was like in one of the front aisles, and I sat down. And two of the hottest chicks, at least they were hot. I thought they were hot, but I bet you they're two of the hottest chicks, blondes, sitting right next to me. I was like, oh man, this is awesome. Getting to talk to these hot chicks. I was like, hey, how you doing? You doing okay? And stuff like that. And all of a sudden I passed out. It figures, right? And I woke up, and it was like a 5-6 hour flight. And this was back, well, maybe less than that. I can't remember. This was back when they didn't charge you for anything, because they charge you for everything now. Flying, I haven't flown since November '91. I haven't been flying. I haven't flown. I've been on a plane since then, and I know now they charge for everything. Back then they used to give you like free pop, and the meals from Germany were free. It was all included in the price of the ticket. Honey roasted peanuts. That's why I never had them before, and then I started liking them on the plane. I mean, if you want alcohol, you have to pay for alcohol. But then the only thing I ever got charged on a plane was my flight to Germany. I got charged for headphones for a movie, and then on the way back, I got charged for headphones. And I also saw the movies on the way down. I saw Rent-A-Cop with Burt Reynolds, where I've seen like a million times. I saw it in Fort Gordon, going to Germany, right? And it was like an edited version of that. And then there was a movie Shoot to Kill. And then on the way back from Germany, I saw Joe versus Volcano and the Woody Allen movie Crimes and Misdemeanors. But I'm getting off topic. No, I passed out. I was sleeping, right? I woke up like this. Oh man. And I looked over, and the girls must have had the box dinner that they usually gave you. And since I was sleeping, I didn't get one. I was like, shit. Because it was, I mean, a box dinner back then was like a little ham sandwich, a little egg salad sandwich, an apple, and some things of cheese curls or cheese puffs, cheesy poofs, and I didn't get one. I was like, damn it. I got screwed up. And then I looked up, and then the plane was starting to descend like that, and the air conditioning was right on my face like, oh man, I don't feel so good. And I was about ready to throw up, and there was no air sickness bag in front of me. But I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of these two beautiful women. So I was just like this the whole time. And I kept my cool. I didn't throw up. I don't know what happened when I got out of the airport. I know I took my cab down to Fort Bragg, and it was weird because right there I had like a ton of stuff. And going into the barracks at the reception station was a pain in the ass because I had a lot of stuff. It sobers you up right away, but I would still feel kind of woozy. And I felt hungry and stuff like that, but oh man. So that was a story about almost being so drunk I almost missed my flight. Like, holy crap. I could have gotten in big trouble. And then there's stories about like this one guy, he was supposed to come back to Fort Gordon, Georgia, and he met this girl, and he said he wasn't coming back. So he went. So technically, he went AWOL. And the drill sergeant said, if he comes back, his ass in trouble. I mean, he can go to jail for that. You know, absent without leave, and then desertion. Crazy. But like I said, I got super hammered that day. And it was also early in the morning when I was drinking, and I didn't get much sleep, so that just made it worse, you know. But I got super hammered. I almost missed my flight. I'm glad I didn't. But that's my story for Army Days 11. So drunk, I almost missed my flight. So, till next time, everybody, please take care of my legion. I hope you enjoyed this crazy little story, too. Bye, everybody.